My name is Malaina Aultman. I am a soprano currently based in Louisiana. I am teaching adjunct voice at Northwestern State University of Louisiana, and that is super exciting for me. So I am excited to answer these questions for you. The first one is, when people describe your voice, what are some words or phrases that you especially like or dislike? I had one when I was in my undergrad that it was during a master class, and they said that I had a naive voice, and I was very confused by that because naive typically has such a negative connotation, but they further explained that they thought that I was able to convey a vulnerability or an innocence in my sound, which I really appreciated. I like that. Yeah, so that was one that I disliked at first, but then grew to appreciate. And then one that I really, really like is when people compliment the agility in my higher range. I love that style of music, and so whenever people compliment my own work on it, I really appreciate it. It makes me feel like I've done my job, like I've done what I'm supposed to and done it justice. Does that make sense? Yeah. The next question is, if you were not going to be a performer, what would you do as an occupation? Obviously right now I am a voice teacher, and I have college age kids and also kids that are 11 to 13, and they're both quite different with their challenges that they bring. There's a lot of vulnerability, insecurities in that, and a lot of really promising stuff that's going on. So I feel like teaching would be my easy answer, teaching voice of course, but then I also really like helping out with the opera at the university as well. I like set building. I really enjoy helping those students with acting and making decisions on different things based on the music and stuff like that. That is right up my alley. But if I had to choose a career not based around music, I would say a visual artist. I've always loved painting and drawing and being creative in that way, so yeah, that's what I would say. The next question is, imagine you were starring in your favorite opera. What do you say to your Uber driver on your way to the Zitz to encourage them to attend? I have two operas that I go back and forth between really enjoying. One's more of an operetta, and then the other is a full opera. So the operetta, I would just give it to them straight. Do you like pirates? Do you like policemen? Do you like bratty sisters? Do you like love triumphing in the end? Like, that's all it is. A great comedy. Do you want to laugh all night? Because that's what Pirates is. I love Pirates Penzance. It's such a good show. It was one of my first ones that I did. So it has a special place in my heart, and it's so witty and so cute. Just like such a good introduction to opera. My second one, the full opera, is actually a lesser done Rossini. I wish people would do it more because I want to be in it again so bad. But I got to be in it in my undergrad, and so I would ask if the driver liked mistaken identities, if they like love triangles, or well, I guess love squares in a way. Annoying uncles, bratty servants, stuff like that. Getting drunk, servants getting drunk, it's definitely a big part of it. And that one is, of course, Locazione fa il lago. And I just love that Rossini. I love Rossini in general. It's such a fun time, lighthearted music. It's so great. The next question is, other than its inherent beauty, why do you think opera is important? I think it's so important on both sides of the spectrum, whether you're in one or watching one. Obviously, if you're watching, art is always political. Art always has something to say, or it should have something to say. There's also just the sheer factor of people need somewhere to go to escape. They need their entertainment, especially in times where hard to want to be in the real world, so having an escape can be nice. And why not learn a lesson while you're there? And then being on stage, doing an opera itself can lend so many different skills and knowledge to the student or to the performer. Not even just musically, but learning how to build your own set, sew your own costume, paint in different shades, and everything that has to go into putting on an opera is just so invaluable these days. You learn a million different jobs in one, and it's really fun. That's one of my favorite things about it, is how much we're able to get done in a short amount of time, most of the time. Yeah. Is there anything else you would like us to know? I can't really think of much. I do, however, want to compliment whoever is putting together the season. I know that it's not set yet, but it looks so much fun. I would love to be a part of any one of those shows. Of course, since I said Pirates is one of my favorites, but yeah, I just love it. It sounds like such a good lineup. Well, thank you for watching my video and taking everything into consideration. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.